Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Jay from Daily Reaction. Alright guys, so this past week, Trump was in the Bronx. So many Democrats was not happy the fact that he was up there. You know, they was hating on him. So AOC, of course, trash, was hating on him. The people, even the people up there wasn't happy. They're not happy with her. So you have even Al Sharpton talk. You know, he's another trash. So let's watch the video. Let's get to the video. It's pretty much Fox News is pretty much the one cover it mostly, but we're gonna get to it. Let's go.
Tonight, fresh off his visit to the South Bronx, Donald Trump's looking to change that. Thank you, everybody. What a crowd. This is something. You know, we wanted to keep it small because who knew? This is like a love fest. Love fest. It's a love fest. We love you. Thank you, darling. Here's the native New Yorker feeling right at home. I was sort of like a hot guy. I was hot as a pistol. I think I was hotter than I am now when I became president. The costs have gone up so much. Bacon has gone. I don't eat bacon anymore. It's too expensive. When he's finished with his speech, he can never find the stairs. He can never find the stairs. And when he does, it's not a pretty picture either. Thank goodness for Secret Service. They come up and they guide him off. She wrapped him up all cozy in a comforter of silk and laid him by the fireside with some honey and some milk. She hurried home from work that night, and soon as she arrived, she found the pretty snake she'd taken in had been revived. But instead of saying thank you, ma'am, the snake gave her a vicious bite. This morning, supporters waited in line in the rain.
Damn, look at all those people in the rain.
A borough that voted 90% for Biden in 2020.
Right.
Which today became a bit more red. After 4 years, you could feel the buyer's remorse.
People ain't happy after 4 years.
As our witness.
Why are you here today to support Donald Trump?
I am here for Trump.
To support Donald Trump, to put America first.
Amen to that.
What do you like about Donald Trump?
Everything. He's from Queens, and he speaks our language.
I like Trump because he keep it real. He don't got no filter. He's for the people.
He speaks money, and this is what the country needs. We need money, not inflation. We need money.
Everything was under control. We had low inflation. We had gas under $1.80.
What issues are people in the Bronx facing?
Economic stress. They're facing an illegal invasion.
In the Bronx right now, it's definitely crime.
Prices is extreme.
We care about the housing. We care about the crime.
Houses skyrocketed this
Joe
year.
Biden
Last few
address
years,
those
man.
issues?
He hasn't.
He hasn't addressed them. He wants to make them worse.
Nothing. He's just been talking a lot.
The
That's
Biden
it.
name in the Bronx sounds like mass incarceration.
What has Joe Biden done for the minority community?
He's done nothing but say, you ain't black.
Incarcerated us.
I remember
Not a
that.
thing.
Absolutely nothing.
I really could not tell you what he's done.
Joe Biden says, if you don't support him, you ain't black. Are you black?
Let me check.
Hey, Joe, guess what?
Oh, I'm absolutely black, and I support Trump.
I don't know why you would say that. He's not even black.
I guess I said
Exactly.
I ain't black. Because I'm not voting for him.
Trump is more black than him. Trump is black as I am. You heard?
Love was in the air. Donald Trump speaking for over an hour, addressing the economy, the border, foreign policy, and, of course, Joe Biden.
Border, of course, man. The
Our
people are not happy up
subways
there.
are squalid and unsafe. The ceiling tiles are falling down, and they look worse than a third world country. The medians of our highways are crumbling. Our sidewalks are littered with garbage, bottles, and trash. Biden is not getting the job done for the Bronx. The minute crooked Joe Biden shuffles out the door, I will rapidly rebuild the greatest economy in the history of the world. Look, we had the greatest economy in history. In Brooklyn, American students at James Madison High School were recently told they had to stay at home from school so their classrooms could be turned into housing for thousands of, right?
That's
thousands
crazy.
of migrants.
Sad,
Very
man.
simply, Joe Biden puts illegal aliens first. I put America first.
Amen to that.
I put America first. Not everybody was happy that Trump was on their turf. Reverend Al Sharpton, happy DEI Thursday, by the way, was ready for a street fight.
Donald
Look at this
Trump
dude.
is a street fighter.
Shut
You
up.
did not come into the ring with him with gloves, looking for a referee to stop every 3 minutes rest. No, this is a street fight. You come in with a broke bottle and an ash can because it's going to be that kind of battle.
Fighting dirty. Democrats don't know any other way. Forget about winning hearts and minds. They'd rather throw you in jail and call you racist. Here's Joe Biden's new ad. Watch.
Of course I hate these people.
Donald Trump disrespecting black folk is nothing new. He was sued for refusing to rent his apartments to black families and called for the execution of 5 innocent black and brown teenagers.
It's more than anger, it's hatred.
It's why Trump stood with violent white supremacists, warned of a bloodbath if he loses the next election, and if he's president again, vowed to be a dictator who wants revenge on his enemies. Now, who do you think that is?
Donald Trump's been running his mouth his whole life, nonstop. And they can't find a single thing he said that's racist. They have to go back to the 80s to find Central Park 5. Here's Trump in the 80s, by the way. Black America wanted to beat Trump before Black America had even heard the name Joe Biden. Politics has always been personal. Personality's persuasive. But nothing persuades like results. Traditional Democrat constituencies, young Black, Hispanic voters, are not better off than they were 4 years ago and are coming around to a man who represents a movement they were told not to trust. But every bone in their body tells them that they can't trust the party bosses. Sick of their corny commands and broken promises, people in the Bronx and all over America are beginning to think for themselves, independently, outside of a system that's trapped and scolded them for opening their mouths and eyes. AOC's brain can't even grasp anything other than left-right. Watch her stammer and lie. Humiliated, Trump gets bigger crowds in her borough than she does.
New York City's blue. Brooklyn's blue. Brooklyn is blue.
Can't even say it.
Queens is
You
blue,
come up, they
the
can't
Bronx
say it right.
is blue, and he's got nowhere to go. So he's decided to come to the South Bronx. He's broke. He needs to pay these legal funds, and busing people in order to get those donations so that he can funnel them to his legal fees is kind of his business right now.
Trump doesn't have to be in court for a week. He doesn't have to be in the Bronx.
He's such a hater, man.
Trump's not going to the Bronx because he's broke. He's going to the Bronx because the Bronx is broke.
Exactly.
Thanks to
So
Bidenomics and AOC.
What money do they have to be giving him money? Some people just say some dumb stuff.
Bus pull up.
Where are you from?
The Bronx, actually.
I'm originally from the Bronx and from New York.
I'm from the Bronx.
Right here in the Bronx, New York. This is home, right here.
AOC says if you're not a Democrat, you don't belong here in the Bronx. Right. What do you say?
I disagree with that.
I don't think she should be here in the Bronx. I actually don't know any Democrats living in the Bronx.
Look, AOC, look at the tremendous support for Mr. Donald J. Trump.
You need to tell her then she need to stay out the Bronx because look at all the people around. Everybody.
They ain't happy with her.
I am a Democrat, and I belong here.
And who are you voting for?
Donald J. Trump.
Oh, yeah, Democrat.
For the Bronx.
She's done nothing for the Bronx. Nothing. Nothing's changed. Nothing's gotten any better.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Let her come to the Bronx and let her come among us people that struggle. She doesn't even know what struggle is.
Right.
All these people want is to be heard. And when you realize that, you understand how easy a politician's job is. Even easier than mine. You listen to the voters and you deliver the goods. That's it. You don't ignore them and deliver for yourself. AI would do a better job in Washington than Democrats. The Bronx has never felt more abandoned.
We have so many Americans doing so bad in this country because we have people in this country believe that they have the right to strip us of our humanity, strip us of everything that we own, strip us of our rights to raise our children the way we want to raise our children. We have to stand up against them. It's not about just supporting Trump. It's supporting your rights. It's supporting this country's rights. It's supporting our children.
Right.
You people at home that's scared to come out and say you support Donald Trump, we get you. We understand. You might lose your job. You might lose, but vote for him anyway. If you continue to support the Democratic Party, which is anti-black, you're a damn fool.
The forgotten men and women of this country, the normies, and blue-collar Democrats who've been slighted for decades are all joining together as a part of a growing movement from the ground up. The movement reaches from the heartland to the street corner. It's everywhere. And the Bronx is just the beginning. Trump's campaigning on Biden's side of the field now. Look for more rallies in swing state blue cities like Philly, Milwaukee, Detroit, Atlanta, Las
All those
Vegas.
are horrible, man.
We're fundamentally altering the American political coalition and returning power to the people. Some would say we're saving democracy.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube.
Man, I'm telling you guys, man, it's going to be crazy if Trump get back in office. It's going to be crazy. I'm talking about the Democrats finna lose their minds. They are not going to be happy with it. Man, there's going to be so much fights. Family going to be going against family. Friends going to be going against friends. You got co-workers going to be fighting against each other. I mean, it's a big divide, man. Ever since the Democrat, since Obama, it's been a big division. Divide on both sides, black and white, family and friends, like I was saying before. It just didn't make any sense, man. Pretty much all the Democrats was saying all the last 4 years was pretty much defund the police. Man, I'm talking about, man, you guys got to be careful, seriously. I don't want to say it's going to get worse, but it's going to get crazy, man. Like they say, it has to be bad first before it gets better. So it got to get worse before it gets better. And I'm praying to God, man, none of this stuff go crazy. Like it doesn't get any worse. I just feel if he do win, people just chill and calm, just give him his 4 years. He only going to be able to do 4 years anyway. We done did 4 years with Biden, and it was a hell. Absolutely hell. And it's still going on right now. Look at the people in the Bronx. They're not happy. They're not happy with the Democrats right now, man. I can imagine all the other states and cities that's not happy, all the blue states. Man, it's going to be hell. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a great one. Love you guys.